This is a story how you come all the way from Sweden to Fuerteventura to this particular hotel, which is called Castillo Beach, bungalows, apartments or whatever, and get treated like shit when you've already given them your money.
Hello friends and guests of my channel. I was long time thinking about what to do with this particular footage that you will see. Should I scrap it or should I just leave it for you to see how some of the hotel complexes are treating their clients? I initially thought that I'm gonna scrap this because I want to keep the channel in an uplifting mood, but when I thought a bit, I considered all those elderly people who have spent probably their monthly pension on going to Fuerteventura and being treated like that. And I'm sure they'll be just put into the shadiest little hole in the shadiest bungalow, and this will make their vacation a total crap.
No, I'm starting my video now because there is a problem here with this booking. I booked a superior apartment which is supposed to be on that site, and I'm coming here to the reception and they're trying to tell me that I've booked something of a low level, and I'm definitely not going to accept that.
We decided to move from Fuerteventura Beach Club, and the day before we went to the reception to check what we can get there. We wanted to trade off our nice sunny bungalow at the beach club to a little bit bigger bungalow with a little bit more space for our children to play.
Yesterday we've been here. I wanted to make sure that I'm booking a good place to stay, and we even talked about that there will be oven. We found a cleaning lady that was on the other side. She showed us number 2. It was of good standard.
And I was ready to spend my time without internet, because in that complex you don't find internet anywhere unless you go, literally you go and pay for a computer that's connected to the network in the reception. I said, alright, I'm here to spend my time out, not on my phone. So that was alright.
And I asked, where should I book to get number 2? And the girl that was on the reception, she showed me where I should book. And not only that I booked that, I booked something even more expensive. And it says superior apartment on it. So superior apartment is not those shitty holes down there that they are offering their clients. It's on that side, those little huts.
I don't have any footage from what happened when we went to check in. I booked a superior apartment, we went, it was 11 o'clock, the time to check in, going to the reception, and she's telling me that I haven't a superior apartment at all, which was kind of shocking for me, and that she's sending me to the cheapest possible bungalows on the southern side of the complex. She refused to look at my reservation. She refused to listen to me.
What's the funny thing, guys? They even locked the complex in order for us not to get in. Can you imagine what kind of people are these? I'm not sure that I want to stay here, to be honest. But now I'm ringing the Stay for Long website and I want to check with them. How come I'm booking a superior apartment and I'm not getting it?
If you have problems to check in, press 1 for other inquiries.
They'll be even busier. I call them. I haven't been so pissed off in a while. But I just hate this
Sorry.
small little tricks. Because yesterday I spoke to the girl and she told me if it says superior, then that's what you get.
Of course there was a conflict, and she started threatening me, and I just left the reception because I don't want to have problems with security, police, and so on and so on.
It feels like this will be a avoid this hotel or complex video, and it will be 100% right. There won't be any clickbites. Avoid this hotel. Nobody from that website, Stay for Long, which I had very good impressions so far, is picking up the phone. Probably because I pressed problems with check-in. Now I'll try to go the other way. New reservation. Let's see how long it will take. Oh, do you hear me? Hello?
Yes, I can hear you.
Hello. I made a reservation yesterday. I booked a superior apartment in a complex here, and I'm coming to check in. And they're trying to tell me that I didn't book an apartment, which clearly says apartment.
So on our system, it states that you have booked for a superior apartment. So I'm going to contact our supplier to contact the hotel immediately.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Right, you heard what she said. You've booked an apartment. You've booked a superior apartment. So they will call them now and check what's going on with them. It's their problem. It's not our problem, as you can hear. I ringed my agency. They said superior apartment, and they will contact you. They will contact you. They will contact you. They will ring you. They will ring you, okay? And you have to come back to me. I'm waiting with my children outside. They're hungry and thirsty. I feel, guys, a bit guilty because this poor couple had to probably go all the way from some other entrance in order to get into the complex, because this one has been locked.
Castillo Beach Park, 3rd of January, 1 moment.
Yes, and your colleague said that they've messed up my reservation. I've booked and I have to get what I've booked, and I'm outside with the children and it's 30 degrees, so...
I can confirm that the case has been escalated and it's a work.
What is the most irritating, guys, in all this is the fact that the receptionist called her manager to check with us to see if we are okay, do we need some help. We're sitting here for an hour and a half now. They totally don't care. The only thing they care is to get your money and kick you out of here at the end of your stay. And I'm not sure I like this business model. Do you? Now we bought some food, some beverages in order to survive here. Some couple of hours. I hope we're not sleeping on the street. Or they rather treat the people like garbage. Are you pissed off? Are you pissed off? You better ring your manager. Your manager must come here.
She's waiting for you.
Who's she? Who's she? We're here outside. You kicked me out of this place.
No, I'm the manager of the resort. Have you got any problem?
Yes, we have a big problem.
Okay,
First of all, with your staff that doesn't listen to me.
No, she listened to you and she explained to you.
How do you know that she listens to me when
Because
you
I have
wasn't
been
there?
inside, sir. I have been inside. I listened to you.
How
and
do you
listened
know
to
the
her.
whole conversation that we have?
Okay, one thing. You couldn't grade this.
I can do this because I'm
Outside, yes.
yes, outside, yes,
But
exactly.
not from inside.
Okay.
Okay, but you can do nothing from inside.
Okay, but I'm doing it
Yes?
outside. Yes. Yes.
Okay.
This is the manager, by
Then
the way, of the
you
hotel.
You have a reservation with us, maybe from yesterday, yeah?
Yes.
We check the reservation and you have a reservation in a superior apartment, 1 bedroom apartment.
Superior apartment. You hear?
1 bedroom apartment.
Superior apartment.
Yes, because it's the name.
I've been talking to your staff,
Yeah.
and I've been going through what I have to book in order to get the bungalow, the type number 2. Because your staff, she was very nice. We saw what there is inside. There is oven. That's very important for us.
On the picture on the reservation, there was
There is oven. She told me if it says superior apartment, then it's on the other side.
Yes. Yes.
Exactly.
We don't understand this.
This is what she told
I think
me.
that you have a mistake. Yeah, but the other side is here or down there, and the apartments where you have the apartment have an oven too.
Ask her. She said no oven. I asked her.
Yes.
When you're making a reservation on, for example, stayforlong.com or similar websites, you should be thinking mostly about what the offer is showing you. Think about exactly what's included, the amenities. Look at the amenities. The way we understood that we've been tricked is when my wife asked her, initially the receptionist, do we have a oven in the apartment? And she said that we don't have any oven. this is when we understood that we've been tricked.
Like an
On the
hour.
reservation that you have it. No, in this area, but it's in the other area because it's the
I
same
asked her for
standard.
oven. She said no.
Listen, madam,
yeah,
yesterday
yeah.
we spoke with your staff. I want to know where I'm going.
but
I don't
you
want to end up at place which I don't know. And I asked her, and she told me, if you book this thing, you'll get a superior. If it's superior, it's on
and
this
you-
side. And I even
No, and you have
talked
a-
about number
excuse
tier
me,
2.
sir, listen to me. You have a superior apartment today, but not in this area. Just in this
In a-
area with a oven.
You met downstairs oven.
I think that this is the
Yes.
mistake
Well, why they're doing like that?
about
I'm not sure that I
two-bedroom
want to
apartment.
get something that I haven't seen.
One
Okay,
bedroom.
okay. But
Yeah.
you talk about
I didn't know about that, but my wife, who was a receptionist for many years in Chicago, told me actually that there are particular websites that offer very low priced offers. On behalf of the hotel, of course, the hotel knows about these offers. It's them providing those offers. They just want to fill their last beds or just want to boost their reservations, whatever. And those offers are fully legit. It's not a scam, but it's usually on websites where you can't leave a review. And that is very important because when we went to the previous evening to the reception, she told me that from this website you cannot get an upgraded apartment, which wasn't the truth. As you could see, superior apartments were offered on stayforlong.com. But what she meant is probably their policy that by getting an offer on that particular website, you won't be leaving any review, like for example on booking.com, which initially will make them free of any responsibility. So in this way they can put you wherever they want to put you. They can name rooms, apartments or whatever. They are not obliged to follow any policies.
you have the apartment that you want because it's a superior apartment from the beginning, but not in that area, just in this area because Castillo Beach is too big and we can have a lot of areas, okay?
Okay, madam,
Then
just
you
one. I'll make you a
this and I
proposal.
give you- no,
I'll shut down
no,
the
no,
camera.
I
want to sit with you with what I've booked, and I want to go through
No,
the ad
I'm-
with you because
I'm
I saw the pictures
sir, we
of
are-
those apartments with those
Okay, sir,
sofas
okay,
on
listen-
that
listen,
ad.
Listen to me. Listen to me.
Since you
You
can
have
go.
a standard apartment, a superior apartment, or a basic apartment. On your reservation, you have the apartment that you have because I see the reservation on the paper.
Can
I
I
don't know what you
can I
think.
move to number 2 there? For
No.
example.
I'm sorry,
Why?
sir.
Why?
I'm talking-
Why I can't move
I'm
to number
talking-
2? What's number 2? I want to know what
I'm
type of
sorry,
room is
sir.
that?
I'm talking to you. You have the apartment that you have reservation. As soon as you have the key, see the apartment and talk about this. But you can talk before because you didn't see the apartment.
I've seen the apartment. I've seen number 2. We've
I'm
been with my
sorry,
wife
sir.
there inside.
Okay, from the
And I
beginning,
want to
you
know
explain-
what is that for a.
You have an oven and you have a standard apartment.
Yes, I
Okay,
understand.
for me it's okay.
It's for
When
four
you
people.
have the apartment,
It's a
She doesn't
place
want
for
to
four
listen to
people.
me. She doesn't want to answer my
all
questions. She just want to
our
speak.
apartments is for 4 persons, but not two
She just
bedroom.
want to
With
speak.
one bedroom because it's a
I want to
sofa
ask her,
bed.
what's number 2
Yeah,
that
it's
we've
a
been
sofa
yesterday?
bed.
What's that type of apartment? I want to ask her, and she doesn't even care to answer my question. She's just talking.
Okay? I don't talking about my colleague told to you or what they say to you or whatever. But from this morning, I listened the conversation, yeah, because I have been inside that you shout too much.
How she didn't want to
And
look at my.
excuse me, sir, I want to explain, please. I want to explain.
You heard that?
Yes,
Okay.
some of things, but I.
And what do you
I
think
just-
about this service, this level?
You shout to her, and she's trying to explain to you.
You know when the people are shouting?
But
The
it's
people are
always
shouting when nobody's listening to them.
I'm sorry.
I wanted to sit with her and to go through the ad that I wanted to go through what I've booked. And she didn't want to do that. You know why? Because she wanted to give me something worse than what I've really booked. This is the manager in this place. So if you guys want to stay here with this type of manager and stuff, here you go. How huge, guys, is the difference in customer service between the countries in Europe? You can get some bad customer service in Sweden, definitely, but something like this it's hard to experience. People who don't want to listen to you, people who don't want to look at your papers, who don't care what you've booked. Wait, maybe there is a mistake you've done and you don't want to consider this at all. That's a very poor customer service in Spain, 2021, 2022. 2022 already. So don't have too high expectations what you can find here. But as they say, you get what you pay for. So maybe this is what you pay for, though I don't think that we paid pennies to stay here. Anyway, my daughter is saying they finally opened there, but they don't wanna let us there. They want to put us down there, which is the same quality, you know. She told us it's the same quality of apartments. We'll go and check out if it's the same quality. And you guys, if you wanna stay here, watch this video and make up your mind. We're trying to find the bungalow with a specific number, but as I can see, guys, it's way denser here. It's way more people here on this side, so it's definitely a no. I don't care about what's inside, just it's too many people here. It's not like on the other side. And I'm disappointed. Of course I'm disappointed. Look. It's bungalows everywhere.
Съседката ти, британка, също има проблем с рецепцията. Може да говориш с нея и да направиш видео с тях.
Окей.
Ако се съгласи, и тя каза, че дойде при мен и каза, че са имали проблем с рецепцията.
Ама тя ме е видяла там на рецепцията?
Да. Че са...
Look, it's not only us who had problems here. Interesting. I don't know. I don't see big difference with Fuerteventura Beach Club, honestly. Could have stayed there. Look. Superior. This is superior. Imagine what's not superior. Look. My brother was even born. And our difference is not so big. Look at this. Dirty as hell. Superior. This is superior, guys. Look. Look what you get for a superior. Here, look at this. Look at this thing. Look. This is superior. Look. Imagine what we are talking about. Look at this here. Look. Well, I don't know. If this is the understanding for superior in Spain, or the understanding for superior at this particular place. I think it's rather the second thing. That's the way it is. Look, we don't have any room here. Look. What are the children going to do here? That was my main point, to be on the other side. That my children wouldn't disturb other people. And they would have more space to run and to play or whatever. So what are my children going to do here? I don't want to deal with them at all. But the thing is that it's going to be very difficult to get our money back at this point. So maybe we have to stay here. Maybe. But if you ask me if I want to stay here, no, I don't want to stay here. I don't want to stay here a minute. So guys, like, subscribe, comment on this video, so that one day I can afford to come here at a place like this and to review it as well for you, for free.